What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, YAP. That's so ASMR. You're gonna go tick, 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 tick.
I don't got nails.
He doesn't have nails. It just was like.
I don't have nails.
Sponsored by.
I should wrap the mate so no one can see until they pay. All right.
For our 7 views. Podcast. Today's episode is sponsored by Your Attention Please. We don't actually have a read yet.
I know. I've only been waiting fucking ages.
It's too hot. Can't drink it. There's no mic audio. Uh-oh. Try now. Can you hear us on your phone? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear us on your phone?
Okay, we're cool.
Always cool. All right. Funny stories? Do you have a funny story? Safer Cities was quite funny.
What happened with Safer Cities?
Your city's super city safe.
It wasn't safe. I'd lost it. I'd lost 83.7 hours worth of playtime. I built the city. It was huge. 270,000 people, and then it just disappeared. But then I got it back. And then I was happy.
Why would it just disappear like that?
I left it running when I went to the gym because it's like it has time, right? You got to let time go on so stuff happens. So I had it in a stable state. I went to the gym, left it, came back. It had crashed while I was away. And then it hadn't uploaded to the cloud. And anyway, it figured itself out. I must have had a save file somewhere on the computer. And I left it overnight and then it eventually figured itself out.
Oh, thank goodness your city has been saved.
You know there's a Joni Lee. Eh? Oh, yeah, you were there.
Oh, you made the Joni Lee.
there's some chick just walking around my city called Joni Lee. Doesn't she work? She's like an engineer or something, eh?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's the best. Anyway, no one knows what City Skylines is.
She lives on Autumn Street.
City Skylines is like one of the most niche games ever. But the people who play it are hardcore. Like on YouTube, it's like, oh, they're next level to me. Like people recreate real cities. Like they'll recreate Paris.
That's cool.
Yeah. They'll do like actual stuff. And then like people have, there's this guy who does the traffic. So your traffic gets real bad in the show, in the game, show, whatever. And then you'll email this guy and be like, hey, like I can't get my traffic fixed. And then he'll like get your login, like get your game file. You'll send it to him, and then he'll like redo the whole thing. Like he'll do all your traffic and fix it. And he's like, it's all about lane mathematics. And I'm gonna keep talking as long as I can because I know this one over here is having a panic attack. And so like he like does lane mathematics, which is if there's two lanes coming in and one lane coming in to one thing, 2 + 1?
3.
3 out.
3.
Otherwise you're gonna get congestion.
Oh no! And what's congestion?
It just means that people get stopped and they can't merge properly, right?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
It's really, really bad. So anyway, Abdal, how are you? Are you feeling good at the moment?
What about you guys?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Abdal's got some good news for people.
Abdal, do you want to tell the people the good news? Come here. In here.
Yeah, do
Just
that.
here.
Hey everybody, I'll be seeing you on Monday.
He got hired.
Have we got any questions live?
Well, yeah,
Wait, hurry up.
what's this?
Come on. What's going on?
When's Joni getting a raise?
Never. Not soon. Stop.
Potentially, from a raise perspective, potentially
In
never
July.
again.
Oh, never again. Oh, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
If we do our job right, you won't get one.
Yeah.
You don't want one.
No.
You'd rather the other alternative.
Yeah.
And even in July, we're not going
Which
to
is
talk
like,
about this on
no.
camera.
Which is
It
Yeah.
still makes it better off if I just pay all your living costs.
itchy. Okay, yeah. What else?
Is Carter gonna make you another coffee?
The intern's
day.
always going to keep making us coffees.
You know what else the interns need to do straight after this? Clean this table. Why is it so filthy? This looks like an Annalise job. Can you go get a?
Abdel's like, that ain't me anymore.
These fucking interns.
If you told me this funny idea on Monday, I'd be pulling up and I'll do another day, another intern.
Oh, imagine that's crack up. That's funny.
And then go sit on a desk over here and wait for it. Anything else?
Surely your seat's next to me
Yeah.
because it's empty.
Yeah.
Yo.
What will be Stanley's ideal end to 2024 business-wise?
My end to business wise. Like as in like what do we want to achieve?
Yeah, by the end of 2024.
It'd be really cool if we were standing watching the ball drop. That would be cool.
That would be.
That'd be enough.
From a hotel, like not in
not on
the
ground.
streets.
Not on the
Yeah,
street.
we.
No.
Yeah.
From the best hotel. Maybe even from offices of our client. Does he face that way or does he face the other way?
I don't know. Is that not too far?
No, I think
away?
he faces the other way.
Is that not too far
Is
away?
there actually a ball that drops?
Oh my God. Grow up. God, go put your purple hat on, you fuckwit.
And put a tie on the right way.
It's not fashion. You can't put shit on you and just be like, oh, it's fashion. You don't know. No, it's not. You look like a reed.
It's freedom of expression, Stanley.
Yeah, but they don't call it fashion. Call it freedom of expression. Fine, I'm okay
fashion
with that.
is subjective.
No, it's not. Fashion is a thing. I can't just like put anything on a runway and be like, it's fashion. Give me lots of money. No, it is a thing. Fashion is a thing. The whole point of fashion is that like the world moves towards it. The world's not moving towards this. Carry on.
God.
Can we get into our actual segment? Because
Yeah.
these questions suck. Are we going back to,
The Fob Squad.
Fob Squad? Let's go, Fob Squad. First of all, I love that they're called the Fob Squad.
Yes.
I love it. So much fun.
So they started posting in December. They're at what, 56,000?
46, yeah.
46,000. What, a few big videos, but consistent nonetheless of like viewership for all the other pieces.
And fast. Like, I mean, like, as in not just fast in time, but fast in number of videos. 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty good. But they've got no other socials. They have them booked for themselves,
Yeah.
but they don't, there's no posting on them.
Yeah, interesting. I just saw that.
Yeah. I'm also really
God.
annoyed that their Instagram is not the same as their TikTok.
Yeah. That they couldn't find the Fob Squad there. There mustn't have been
Yeah.
LT. Yeah. It looks like they're about to start a YouTube though.
Yeah. Well, it just gives me very early days YouTuber, sidemen, like I don't want to say wannabe sidemen because
How old do you reckon these guys are?
I don't know.
They look about 14.
I was going to say, 16.
Yeah. Because they're islanders, right? Like they got full beds, so that means they're probably about 13,
12.
12. Because, I mean, that's what I looked like when I was that age.
He looks the same from when he was 12, guys.
I was just
Stan.
skinnier. You seen the photos? I was skinnier and had corn braids. Okay, so why do we think they're working? And why do we think it's important to understand?
It kind of reminds me of when we were talking about, who are we talking about? Who's Gang? The boys together,
Yeah.
hanging out, the dynamic of that, like almost like being brothers.
Yeah.
Yes, Annalise.
You don't have to acknowledge it if you're mid-conversation, but
You don't have to
You don't
acknowledge
have to
it.
acknowledge
I'm doing
me and my
this.
tie around my neck.
the point of this is then you stop when you... Okay. Do you want me to ask a question? Okay.
Fucking lippy, eh? I'm
How
ready for this shit. I'm not giving her a job. Abdal, you want 2 jobs?
How many staff do you employ in total, and is it hard to manage them all?
No, it's not hard. They're useless. They're easy.
They're useless.
I mean, they are. But no. I'm just joking. how many stuff we got now? We had 26. We lost to 24. We got it to. We're still at 26 kind of, and we're hiring another 6.
We're like roughly 30.
Once you count interns and contractors and everything, if we think about it from our perspective as a leadership team, we think of 30. We got 30 right now, and it's not hard.
What percentage of clients do you think is a direct result from your TikTok fame?
It doesn't work like that. It's not a direct, like even with 1NZ who came off a direct video, still went and did their due diligence on us through other things on LinkedIn and found us there, and then we're like, yep, these are the guys. So nothing's direct, but it's obviously been a huge part of our growth. Like, but yeah, it's like not even my LinkedIn is, not even my LinkedIn has direct a lot of the time. It all comes in from other stuff. Like when I was doing just LinkedIn, it was like my LinkedIn posts were big, but then I'd go to networking events and people were like, oh, I've seen your LinkedIn. Now I get to meet you in person. You're the same guy. We should do work. Yeah. Anyway, let's just keep going with this Fob Squad for a bit.
Now that I'm looking at it, I enjoy the combination. I'm not sure if this is the actual combination, but you know, them as a group of boys, plus the games, over and over and over
Game
and
shows.
over again, is just so good.
Yeah, and it's the same setup almost every time too.
Yeah, that
the face and the guy with the beard, and he sits at the bottom.
Yep.
And you kind of know, oh yeah, but it's like everything else is different. You know, but
there's
it's the same
one
setup.
constant.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think they're smart. They know what they're doing.
They do. I mean, the editing when you watch it and all.
Taco Bell? Bro, Fob Squad. Let's email them. Maybe they could be the Taco Bell boys.
Yeah, they've got an email.
Yeah. Let's email them. We should get them for Taco Bell. That could work. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because they can do street interviews.
Do you know what's crazy? Like, we didn't know how to put it into words for Otter or like the deck to like present to Taco Bell, but we're like, oh, we think someone of color would be more endearing.
Yeah. It's hard to talk about race when it comes to marketing.
Yeah.
It's like when we were talking to another client of ours and they were asking for like, we have this like one pitch, which was this nuclear family. And they were like, oh, should they be like not white?
Yeah.
And we're like, why? And they're like, because, you know, like representation and stuff. And I was like, yeah, but like most people are white.
Yeah.
And like we've got other characters we can play that are different. But like the nuclear family, like this family, this is a white thing. This is a white concept. Because if this was Asian, there'd be grandparents there, there'd be kids, you know, like that's not how their families look.
Yeah, the daughter would be pregnant, but like in the house of the mother where the grandmother is still there.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
And the brother's wife would also live with them.
Yeah, yes. We are explaining Joni's, both her families, hers and Alistair's. But like island families are the same. There's like 12 people living in that. They all live in these communal things. It's not, like if you're going to do the nuclear family, that's a white concept.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So anyway, race is hard to talk about.
Do you decline other clients with conflicts of interest?
No, give me all your money.
How many coffees roughly every day?
Oh, I have probably 4.
Yeah, 3 to 4.
I can tell you how many coffees we've had this year.
His coffee machine is linked to an app on his phone, and he can tell how many coffees we've had in a certain period of time. Not himself, obviously, it doesn't recognize him and like how many coffees he's had, but the whole office and how many times it's been used.
I keep track. Every time it goes off, I'm like, who's making coffee?
Yeah, that's what he knows when we're down here on the weekends making a coffee.
I actually do.
It like ticks and he's like,
I actually do. I mean, I can also see the cameras, but... when Connor comes in and steals shit out of the fridge because he's too cheap to buy his own food.
He steals bottles of milk.
And bloody, he'll come and like literally Connor comes in and grabs the Red Bull for him and his mates. He's a little shitty day. Brewing in progress.
Someone's brewing right now.
Someone's brewing
no,
right
that's
now.
your camera.
No, it's showing live.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll show the people watching. So, stats. I know no one really cares, but we've done 10,362 coffees.
This year from
No.
Oh.
That's total.
from when you
Which is
bought
a
it.
lot.
That is a lot. And this year, can you put it in
Oh,
or no?
I can, but it's not updating at the moment.
Bit complicated on that. I mean, 10,000 coffees.
How long have you had it for?
2
years. So it's like, 100 a week.
Damn.
For 25 people.
Well, it was 9 people at one stage.
Yeah.
So it's obviously getting faster. We used to go through a bag of coffee a week. Now we go through about 2.5.
Yeah, almost 3. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 3. Yeah.
Is Stan a good boss?
Are you asking Stanley if he is a good?
Asking Joni.
She can't answer that.
I
question.
can't answer here. Book me in for a coffee and we'll talk about it.
and have money ready.
Yep.
When's the last time you played hooky?
What?
Hooky. It's when you say you're sick or something, take the day off work, but you're not sick. You're doing something else, or
Play what?
play hooky.
You would know that term. You would, Annalise. Interesting.
You better not play hooky. I'll fucking.
I learned it from
Abdel,
the Big
did you know
Bang
that term?
Theory.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't.
That's why he's got a contract. No, I don't call in sick. This one does. I don't.
Not to play hooky.
Oh, but my sad girl era. I need a day off. You've called in sick for sure.
No, for migraines and my eczema.
That's a sickie.
Yeah, but she's saying specifically a hooky is like, I'm going to go do something else. Like,
Oh,
I
is
want to
it?
be home.
That's the
like, for
Okay, gotcha.
some other reason.
No, she just stays home and. Oh,
and
my
you can
eczema.
tell because Claire's got my location because she can see that I'm at home.
Oh, yeah, no, she doesn't do that to do other stuff. No, she doesn't do other stuff. She doesn't
No,
do
don't.
other stuff even on the weekend. She's got it. She just goes
the
sits next to her
office.
pregnant girlfriend, pregnant sister at the dinner table and her grandma. No, I don't. I've called in sick maybe 6 times in my whole career, and that's because I was like probably 3 of them I was properly hungover. Well, I wasn't even hungover; I was probably drunk still, and the other 3 I was probably dying. But I don't call in sick. I don't. I just don't.
No.
I just come to work.
My next 6th
I'm not a
day
little
is
bit.
my wisdom teeth.
Oh, bro, I went and got an implant in my mouth and then went back to work.
Well, I didn't know that if you were going to go under for the wisdom teeth that I couldn't come back to work. So therefore I didn't like book leave. And then my mother-in-law got really
Why
mad
are you
at me.
going under? Be
'Cause-
hardcore.
My teeth are like growing this way straight in. It's crazy.
Are you guys excited for Taylor's new album tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Swifties are comfy.
Okay. Yes. And
Yes.
I keep refreshing Meta. I keep refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
So
No, I
excited.
love Taylor Swift. What are you talking about? I love Taylor Swift. I actually do. I've always loved Taylor Swift. Her thing's cool, eh? What they've done with her.
Yeah, that Meta stuff.
Like-
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That partnership's crazy.
7 hours, 39 minutes, 37 seconds.
Who paid who?
They paid her.
Slay.
For sure.
Slay.
Are you kidding? She's a whip. She doesn't need this.
That's cool.
She
I love that.
Instagram needs this, not her.
That's true.
She doesn't need it.
Fun.
She is this.
The goat.
Wow, Meta AI now in the chat.
Okay.
wow,
what
I'm just
chat?
there's like no, in the search, there's like fuck, why are you doing this? Ask Meta AI anything.
What in your social media? You just start
Yeah.
asking it stuff.
30-day ab challenge
Yeah.
is one of the suggestions.
Okay, go on, Stanley.
Well, okay, well then do it, Meta. I clicked it.
Are
Make
you
a
clicking
barbecue
it?
playlist.
No, are you sure you clicked 30-day ab challenge? Can you search 30-day ab challenge,
I
please?
did.
You saving it?
I'm trying to. No, it's like a whole thing.
Oh.
Ask Meta AI, and you click it. And
Well,
it
it's not
doesn't do
going.
anything.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's
anyway.
dumb.
Maybe it's still rolling out. Cool. What else?
About
Fob Squad.
Fob Squad? I think just structure at the moment. Games in itself have a structure. Like there's a, you have to set up with what the game is, you do the thing, and then you resolve it. But just the being conscious of the flow of that to keep the viewer engaged. Like they don't know that there's another structure to look at. And so sometimes their videos flop. But naturally, when you play a game, there is one. So that's why they have the other hits as well.
Yeah.
But also they're just funny. Like their dynamic is
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Like it's charming and
It's that there's like this thing where whenever you get a bunch of island boys hanging out and they just hang out for a few hours and they all crack up all the time and don't drink, they're all like, man, we should record this. This would be so funny as content. But it wouldn't be because it'd be shit. But these guys have found a way to do it.
yeah. My favorite one is when they have that token white boy in the video. Did you watch that one? That was so good. And like that's literally how you feel when you hang out with them. Everyone knows the feeling. I mean, maybe not Miss Belgium over here, but
No.
I mean, I grew up in South Auckland, so
Yeah. On another note, something else to talk about. Okay, Fob Squad, sorry, you're done. No, they're cool. They're actually really
they're
good
really
dudes. I
cool.
wanna get
And
in
also,
contact.
Fob Squad, we might email you.
Yeah. Yesterday I had an old client, Spaghetti, Michael Spaghetti. Spiteri.
Yep.
Yeah. So he messaged me saying he had a post go viral on LinkedIn and like proper viral. Like it had like 700 likes on it, which for LinkedIn is
that's
phenomenal.
crazy.
That means it's at like 70,000 views or something.
Wow.
For LinkedIn, that's huge.
That's amazing.
It's as big as it gets, really. Anyway, it was real clever. And I thought it's something for us to talk about here at the team is because they do insights profiling, right? The colors,
Yep.
the color theory. And so what he did, because his favorite band is Queen, he went and profiled the Queen and made a little chart, like a red, yellow, blue, green thing, and put their faces in each one, and then talked about who they were. So like why Freddie Mercury was yellow,
Okay, yeah.
right? So
got it.
he's
Yeah,
used his thing, and then
Nice.
everyone's jumped in on it and shared it. It said 43 reposts. So people have gone, I love Queen, I love personality tests, I love to know these guys' personality. And he's like, how do I capitalize on this? And I was like, this is TikTok. I was like, okay, do the Beatles,
Yeah, and just keep going. It's
do
endless.
the Fantastic Four.
It's literally endless.
I was like, just
Movies
every day
and
just put
bands
one
and-
out. And I thought it was an interesting thing like we could think of with our team is like, how do you do more? Like that's almost a TikTok idea, as in like it's absurdity of it, but on LinkedIn, but it's still selling his insights.
Which is cool.
The color profile thing. I thought it was really cool. Like, how do we do it? It's relatable because it's Queen, but then it's kind of absurd because like why are you why are you profiling these guys in the way that he did it? Because he doesn't really know them. He hasn't done a test with them. And he's just making up this crazy shit. I don't know if it's absurd. It might be the wrong word, but it's kind of cool.
I think people are just nosy.
Yeah, for sure. Nosy.
But also people like to assume they know people. They like to assume that they know everyone in Queen and how they would react.
And so either you get it right or you purposely get it wrong. Get the hate. Anyway, there you go. If you're on LinkedIn and you're doing something, that's not something interesting. It's like have some fun with some really famous things and write about it.
I mean, actually, linking to Fob Squad, their most viral videos are when they specifically say something that's like
McDonald's.
Big Mac
Big Mac.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
That was their biggest video.
Recognition really
First
fast.
one-
Same as Yo-Yo. What's her name? Poyo. Jane.
Jenny Hoyos.
Genie.
I was gonna say Casio. I was like, what? Yes, Annalise.
Does Stan ever come up with a bad idea and you had to do your best to convince him
Convince him what?
that it was bad?
You don't have to convince him
Just say it's bad.
because you can just tell him it's bad. But not even then. We would have just talked about it, played it out, and then seen that it was bad. Because it's a bit dumb to just tell someone that their idea is bad from the get-go and you didn't even play it out. Try to.
And also, it doesn't matter. Like, who cares if it's bad?
But also,
Bad gets you closer to good.
that was going to say, but your ideas sometimes, or like not even just yours, anyone's ideas sometimes, even though they're what you might think is bad at the time, and then you play it out and then it goes into some other thing and then you find the thing. So...
And in our business, like different people are, or just in life, different people are good at ideation and other people are good at taking those ideas and developing them. And some people are good at like the final how piece and whatever. And in our relationship, and especially with Nate, like mine is the dumb, crazy ideas. I
Yeah.
am the guy who takes us into weird spaces.
Yeah.
That then these guys lead us to the right thing. But that's the bit I play. Like,
But it doesn't mean they're bad.
nah, it just
No.
got us to where we needed.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we think mean tweets, that was me saying dumb shit, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, you and Nate were like, oh, we can make this work. I think
Yeah.
that was you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, got it. I can make that work. I don't know what to make it work was, but I said the dumb thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no such thing as bad ideas. You're a bad person for saying it's bad. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
How do you navigate friendships with colleagues or bosses? How do you keep work life out of friendships?
You don't.
Don't have friendships.
I literally tell Laura every day that she's not allowed to hang out with me after work.
We don't really hang out with people after work. Like even Joan and I and Alison and Claire, like we might hang out every once in a while, but not often. And even the other guys, they don't hang out all the time. The only people who probably hang out lots is Soph and Sam, but they were friends before.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
who else hangs out all the time? No one, eh?
I don't know. Mel and Maddie.
Nah, not all the time. You'd see it on Mel's story.
Yeah. I don't know. No one.
It's like me and Nate talk about how like the culture built in the team is that you don't need to hang out with them after work because you've already had it's already been good at work.
Mm.
You know, like most people go after work and they'll drink away their sorrows for how shit their life is.
But you don't really need to.
We all know the work's tough, but the actual job's not absolute shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just a personal rule because some people make their best friends through work, right?
Mm.
And then like after work
Mm.
going out and blah, 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 and that's fine. But I don't know, in my brain, and the team knows this, I tell them like, I don't want to be your friend outside of work
No.
because also like, I don't want that to affect work. Like I know you because of work and we work together in this thing and we're
Yeah.
best in this dynamic. Once I take it out and then I see you slightly differently or whatever happens, it changes. So
Yeah. We don't want to be your friend, Annalise. Oh. Gosh, take the tie off. Okay, come on. We got 1 minute. Anything else?
Journey, how much TikTok content do you consume daily to find trends?
I'll leave
Like-
it with that one.
none. No, half an hour. Half an hour. Is that good? I don't know. That was just a number. I have no clue. Goodbye. Ciao.